Hi, and welcome back with a new video about how to calculate molarity of a solution. Molarity is equal to moles of a solute divided by liters of solution. Even though I defined solute and solution in my previous video about parts per million, but let me revise them quickly for you before we continue. Welcome to schoolaa, your online school. You may check your understanding by solving the end of video questions, and you may check the description box for useful links. Solution is a homogeneous mixture of substances, while solute is the substance that dissolves in the solvent, and solvent is the substance in which the solute is dissolved. And in our video, we're going to focus on solution and solute. So let's go back to molarity. Its unit is supposed to be moles per liter, or capital M, which is called molar. And by the way, chemists usually use the square parentheses to symbolize molarity, which means that this means the molarity of HCl solution is equal to 0.5 molar. And now let's practice on how to calculate molarity of a solution. If 11.7 grams of sodium chloride NaCl is dissolved in 500 milliliters of solution, what is the molarity of this solution? First, we have to find the number of moles of the solute. We start by 11.7 grams of NaCl. We multiply it with a fraction. We put grams of NaCl in the denominator and moles of NaCl in the numerator. We put 1 next to moles, and we find the molar mass of NaCl from the periodic table. By the way, this method is called conversion factor, and I will show you how to find the number of moles in a different method after we find the molar mass of NaCl from the periodic table. The molar mass of sodium to the nearest tenth is 23, while the molar mass of chlorine to the nearest tenth is 35.5. So the molar mass of NaCl is going to be 58.5. So we write 58.5 next to grams of NaCl. We cancel similar units between denominators and numerators. We find the number of moles, it's equal to 0.2 moles of NaCl. The other method I told you about that you can find in some books, they use the formula number of moles, it's equal to mass divided by the molar mass. So they write 11.7 divided by 58.5, and they find the same number of moles, which is 0.2 moles of NaCl. And now we have to convert the volume to liters. We write the volume, it's equal to 500 milliliters. We multiply it with a fraction. We put milliliters in the denominator and liters in the numerator. 1 next to liters and 1000 next to milliliters. We multiply them together. We get the answer 0.5 liters. And finally we write molarity, it's equal to number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution, which is equal to 0.2 moles divided by 0.5 liters. And the answer is going to be equal to 0.4 moles per liter, or we can write it as 0.4 molar. Let's have another exercise. Calculate the molarity of sulfuric acid solution H2SO4 if 4.9 grams H2SO4 is dissolved in 100 milliliters of water. We should start by finding the number of moles of solute by writing 4.9 grams H2SO4. We multiply it with a fraction. We put grams of H2SO4 in the denominator and moles of H2SO4 in the numerator. 1 next to moles, and next to grams of H2SO4 we should find its molar mass from the periodic table. The molar mass of hydrogen to the nearest tenth is 1, and the molar mass of sulfur to the nearest tenth is 32. The molar mass of oxygen to the nearest tenth is 16. So the molar mass of H2SO4 is going to be 98 grams per mole. So we write 98 next to grams of H2SO4. We do the multiplication we find the number of moles of H2SO4, it's equal to 0.05. And now we have to convert the volume to liters. We write 100 milliliters, we multiply it with a fraction, we put milliliters in the denominator and liters in the numerator, 1 next to liters and 1000 next to milliliters. We do the multiplication, we find the volume, it's equal to 0.1 liters. And finally, molarity, it's equal to number of moles divided by volume, which is 0.05 moles divided by 0.1 liters, which is equal to 0.5 molar. And now you are ready to solve the end of video questions. If not, repeat the video again. If you find my videos are useful, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified and watch the new videos. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and write me a comment. Thank you.